If you want a Flexi-rod set that's smooth, full, and bouncy, this video is for you. The foundation you create during the blow dry matters. Before I add tension with my dimming brush, I like to air out the hair a little with the blow dryer. You'll see me position the brush underneath the hair first, just to begin removing some of that excess moisture. Then I turn the brush and work it through the hair with tension, starting at the root and moving down toward the ends. I'm starting with my leave-in conditioner and serum. That's all I need to prepare the hair and create a smooth foundation before we install the rods. I'm not simply trying to make the hair dry. I want to remove the moisture from the root, smooth the hair from root to tip, and create a flat, seamless foundation for the Flexi-rods. This is what helps the finished curls look smooth and frizz-free instead of puffy at the root. A thorough blow dry also helps reduce the amount of time the client has to spend underneath the hooded dryer later. I really like using a dimming brush for this because it gives me enough tension to smooth the hair efficiently, while still allowing me to see and assess the condition of her ends as I work. Now that the hair is completely dry, smooth, and properly prepared, we can begin installing the rods. To set the hair, I'm using Composition's foaming wrap by Design Essentials. Composition gives me a really good hold for Flexi-rod sets, twist outs, and similar natural styles. My favorite is Matrix, a curl can drain a light hold gel. That little bit of gel gives the client more longevity without requiring a lot of heavy product. As I section the hair, I'm making sure that each section isn't much wider than the rod itself. You don't want to overload one rod with too much hair because the section may not dry properly or give you the smooth, uniform curl you're looking for. I'm smoothing each section into the rod and securing it close to the root. That gives me consistent smoothness and curl definition from the root all the way down to the ends. At this point, the entire back section is installed, and I'm continuing the same process throughout the rest of the head. Once you practice this technique a few times, it really is simple enough to recreate at home. And as you can see, you don't need a long list of products. So far, I've only used a leave-in conditioner and serum for the blow dry, followed by a setting foam for the rods. It's a very simple product combination, but the technique is what makes the difference. Once all the rods are installed, she'll sit under the hooded dryer until every section is completely dry, which is about 45 minutes to an hour. And I do mean completely dry. If you take the rods down while the hair is still damp, the curls can become frizzy and lose their shape before you even finish styling them. Now that she's completely dry, I'm removing the rods and separating each curl into 3 to 6 smaller sections depending on the size and fullness of the curl. I apply a small amount of lightweight oil to my hands before separating. Then I use my finger to gently wrap each smaller section around itself, helping the curl maintain its shape while creating more fullness. You can use your favorite lightweight oil or serum for this step. Just be careful not to use anything too heavy that will weigh the hair down. This is the finished look, soft, smooth, bouncy, and full. You can also pick the roots if you want the style even bigger, but just like most Flexi-rod sets, it's only going to get better as the days go by. Day 1 hair is beautiful, but it has nothing on day 5 hair once the curls loosen and settle into that big, wearable, natural, curly shape. Thanks for watching.